If you regularly do cardiovascular workouts, you're perhaps familiar with the quandary of how to balance short, fast sessions with long, slow aerobic adventures. You also may be one of the ever-increasing number of people with access to a well-calibrated motorized treadmill, excellent for escaping Houston's notorious summer heat. Discovering your optimal ratio of one workout to the other is part of maximizing your cardiovascular fitness. Basic physiology. Shorter, more intense workouts, be they continuous or broken into segments to create a high-intensity interval training or HIIT session, are largely anaerobic, burn mostly glycogen as opposite to fatty acids. They are done at a high fraction of your maximum heart rate, at least 85% and probably 90 or higher. Longer, less intense workouts are aerobic, burns mostly fatty acids while sparing glycogen, and are done at a modest fraction of your maximum heart rate, anywhere from 65 to about 80%, perhaps 85% at the upper limit for unusually fit specimens. The longer, gentler workouts will, out of necessary, comprise the bulk of your training, as an aerobic work is too intense to do more than once or twice a week. Short and fast. While there is no strict definition of a short, fast treadmill workout, the take-home message is that a good warm-up and cool-down, both at low intensity, are essential, and that the total amount of high-intensity work required to effect significant change is low indeed. A well-known study published in Medicine and Science in Sport and Exercise demonstrated that only 4 minutes of high-intensity cycle ergometer work, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds of time aid, done 5 days per week for 6 weeks, was sufficient to boost anaerobic capacity by 28%. Regardless of the specific regimen you choose for the treadmill, recognize that you will need rest intervals in order to maximize the amount of work you can do in a session, and that even 10 minutes of high-speed work is a lot. Long and slow. Realistically, the range of long, slow treadmill workouts at your disposal is almost infinitely broad when you take both duration and intensity into account. There is no minimum and no maximum duration for one of the sessions, but plan to be working for at least 30 minutes and as long as 2 hours at an intensity level not exceeding 80% of your maximum heart rate or 85% if you are highly experienced. For relevance, your maximum heart rate can be estimated by subtracting your age from 220 if you are male and using the formula if you are female. At the low end, you should keep your heart rate at 65% of its maximum to ensure aerobic change. Balancing your workout week. One handy guideline to follow for structuring and balancing your treadmill training week is to do 2 high-speed, short-duration sessions a week, with one being sufficient for novices or those who have been working out consistently for less than a year. Without a sufficient aerobic pace, your body won't be able to tolerate the demands of heat and other high-end treadmill work anyway. It is also advisable to take at least one rest day a week. Some people require 2 in order to fully recover from their workouts and gradually build fitness over time.